Make sure she can hear you.
Hello.
Good.
I'm muted. Sorry. I'm good. I can hear you.
Cool.
All right. Reminder, raise your hands. Mike Corman, you're the first, so I'll let you go.
Hi, Keaton. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. You got two guys from State College here with you.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I want to ask about that. Having grown up here, and you've seen the up and down football at Penn State, do you bring a special perspective to the locker room in that way?
Yeah, I would think so. I've seen it when we weren't doing so well. When we were, very successful. So I kind of have two views of both, and kind of understand that. So I think I do have a unique perspective on that.
Nate Bauer.
Hey, Keaton.
How's it going?
Hey, what's like the philosophy or the underlying approach to quick turnarounds? Like, when the offense has a turnover on your side of the field, like how do you guys kind of approach those situations?
Yeah, we call it a sudden change. So, you have a mindset of get a stop or a turnover, 3 and out or a turnover. Especially, if we get it on our side, keep them to a field goal, just play with the mentality, that they're not getting anything. And, we work that really hard in practice, sudden change, quick momentum changes, trying to switch that momentum back on our side. And that's the biggest thing is, stop the momentum and get it back on our side.
We'll go back to Mike Corman.
Thanks. Hey, Keaton, what's the locker room like these days? I heard there might have been a scuffle earlier in the week. Are tensions high?
No, we're just, we're working hard. And, that's what happens when you work hard. Everybody's going at it. We're all trying to get better. Each week is, learn from your mistakes, fix them, and, just keep working hard. Never work less, always work harder. We just the team is as together as it ever been. Adversity has hit us, and, we're just trying to get through it together.
Nate Bauer.
I apologize. I would have followed up on the last one, but how do you feel like you guys have done with those sudden change? Like, how would you evaluate how you guys have handled that so far this year?
I think we've done pretty well in some moments. Some drives. There's always room to improve. Always room to get better, and it's all mindset. Sudden change is a mindset. You got to go out there and get a stop.
Nate, did you want to follow up from that one, or should we go back to Mike real quick?
What do you think you guys need?
Okay, Mike Foreman.
Thanks. I kind of see maybe there's a reverse corollary to what Nate's talking about is the long drives. First quarter, 4 games in a row, you guys have given up a 75-yard scoring drive or 78. What's that like when you're in the middle of that? What's the feeling?
It's hard, those long drives like that are taxing, and everybody just has to keep executing, and that's the biggest thing is execution. Everybody playing together, doing their job, and to kind of stymie those things and slow the offense down. But at the end of the day, you got to execute, and that's what it comes down to.
Nate Bauer.
Keaton, you've missed some games this year, and Tariq missed today and last week. James was saying that Pat is going to be out for the season. What, like, beyond just the actual impact of you guys specifically not being on the field, like what's the larger ramification of guys constantly being in and out and not having the same mix of players on the field all the time?
Yeah, we just have to have a next man up mindset. Whoever is behind them, just has to step up and execute their role and do their job. At the end of the day, no matter who's out there, we all have to execute. Once again, we're a team. We're in this together. So, yeah, people have been in and out. but at the end of the day, it's next man up, and just, staying positive and don't let those things distract you and hinder you from anything, and just, stay focused and be the next man up, execute.
Ben Jones.
Keaton, as an athlete, what do you think the biggest thing is that an athlete fears or competitor fears?
That's a great question, actually. Fear, you shouldn't have any fear. Fear is a mindset. You shouldn't be afraid of anything. As an athlete, I feel the biggest thing is injury. That's the biggest fear. But other than that, they should have no fears. And, with being an athlete, like you said, there's a lot goes into it. But yeah, just try and be fearless.
Nate Bauer.
Just one more with Tariq, like specifically for him. How does that change things to not have him on the field for you guys?
I mean, he's a great leader, and I think it's help the young guys. He's a great leader for all of us. Giving us the tips and seeing everything from his point of view. He's been here a while, so he knows a lot more than I do and everybody else does. So he just brings a whole another level of intelligence, and even with him not being out there, he's still been a great help for the younger guys.
Thomas Frank Carr.
Hey, Keaton, when we talk about the personality of how a team is playing, like they play fast or they play physical or they play tough, how would you describe the way the defense is playing now? Maybe in 1 word, 2 words, or however you would sum it up.
I think we've been playing relentless, and I think sometimes it's we're playing it very aggressive, and I think we're playing fast paced right now. We just got to execute. You can do all those things, but at the end of the day, you have to execute, and that's what it comes down to.
Back to Thomas. You want to follow up? You're muted, Thomas. I think.
Yeah, quick follow-up on that. You got me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I think I froze. You got me now? Okay, good. Sorry about that, Keaton. Do you think that aggressiveness, that relentlessness, is that part of the problem of maybe too aggressive or too relentless, or is that even a thing?
No, I don't think that's a thing. It's just execution. That's the biggest thing. Everybody got to do their job and execute. That's what it comes down to. And if you don't execute, bad things can happen. So you just got to, play as one unit. Everybody do their job and execute.
Thanks, Keaton.
If anyone else has questions for Keaton, we can get over to you and unmute you.
Honestly, I think we're on the wrong way, the right way. Whether it's just
Yeah. Still, Nicole.
Yes. I was gonna say I texted Paul KP.
In the nicest way possible.
Yeah, Keaton, if you want to tell Chris that I texted Paul to say last call.
Team together going forward for the next 4 games.
I would say 17. I think she said she gave out like a last call. So.
Gotcha.
All right, I've been told I can end your room, Keaton. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yep, no problem.
Well,